Can you see? I'm at the airport and it is,
All domestic passengers must be on board the aircraft 20 minutes prior to scheduled departure, or your reservation is subject to cancellation.
look at this. This airport is completely shut down. They shut down one whole side of the airport. This ripple effect, I'm telling you, is massive. Very few people are out. Very few people are traveling. Of course, everyone is wearing their masks, but it's a ghost town around here. As you can see, the escalator is not even moving. This side of the airport is dead. It's closed. And the other side of the airport is only operating at about 20% of capacity. I just flew to Oklahoma City, where we did a live event for retirees, teaching them rules on the taxes for the CARES Act. There's so many things that you can be taking advantage of in the CARES Act. Of course, the Secure Act that just passed the end of the year, and the Jobs Act. A lot of people don't even know a lot about the Jobs Act, of ways that they can save money on their income taxes. So we talk about the ripple effect. Look at this. There's nobody here. Nobody. So what that means, people aren't traveling. They're not getting hotels. The hotels were dead. I stayed at a hotel for 3 nights. It was super quiet there. Rental cars, there's not even really rental cars in the space there. It's just all dead. Everything's dead. And then we go in, we did a presentation at a museum. It was really a fun venue. And everybody's coming in. Of course, they've got their masks. They're doing the social distancing. But it was so nice to be able to see people, to be able to interact with them, to be able to talk with them, to be able to answer questions. This was our first time out since back in February. And my friend Chris Burkle from Edmond and Access Financial, we were out there answering questions for people and helping people get positioned. I've got some fantastic stories to share. One couple, they're getting ready to retire within the next 3 years. His 401k is at an all-time high, and he's able to take advantage of everything that's happening to get his house in order, just like I've been talking about, getting his house in order, getting things prepared, getting things in the right spot, because what's getting ready to happen? Boy, who knows, right? But it can't keep going like this. The government pumping money in. How many billions of dollars have they given the airline industry, and how is this going to turn out? What's going to happen next? Well, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I do know what you can do is get your house in order, get things in order, get your money where it belongs, so that you can have a predictable experience in retirement. So you don't have to worry about what's happening, how is this going to happen, is it going to recover, when's it going to recover? Get your house in order. Another person at the event, we actually ended up meeting with them afterwards and talking with them afterwards, is just selling a business, a family business. And I mean, this is a perfect time if you're getting ready to sell to be liquidating, because I don't know. It's just, I would bet on the future, it's tough to think that the market's just going to keep screaming up. But who knows? They get a cure, and the market probably go up 20%. But for you, getting things in order, it's not worth the risk. It may go up 20%, but do you want to risk your future retirement paychecks on what you think the market might do? Maybe with part of the money, but certainly not with the main money that you have. The main money needs to be in the right spot. So when things are happening like what's happening right now with the airlines, with travel, with hotels not being rented out as much, with cars not being rented as much, with restaurants not being open as much, you walk through these airports and it's a ghost town. I started in Detroit. Of course, this is where I am right now. I went to Salt Lake City, and it's the same thing. Stuff is shut down, very few people. You walk through the halls and you keep thinking, okay, where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? And they're not there. The restaurants are shut down. Even the shoe shiner's not there. The people aren't there. And then you go to the hotels and the people aren't there. And then you go to the rental car and the people aren't there. We came back, we stopped in No Police, Minnesota. Same thing. Nobody is around. They're not at their airlines, but yet you look at the stock market and it's at all-time high. How is this sustainable? How can this keep going the way that it's going? I don't know. I don't know if it can. Maybe it can, but I wouldn't risk it if I were you. Get your house in order. Get things where they belong so that you have a good experience in your own retirement.